Hey there bristles, it's me again, Shane, and this is my channel, Bristle Bows. Oh yeah! So, today's video was supposed to be a tutorial on how to paint a corn character for the Bloodbound, and I had spent the past 3 weeks painting up this guy. It's almost finished, Slaughter Priest. However, sadly that footage is gone, so change of plan. It's okay. I will, however, I'll finish painting the last few bits on him and I will share pictures on my Instagram, and in the future I'll do another corn character painting tutorial. Apologies for that, I have been teasing it for weeks. Anyway, with that said, today's video is going to be a quick one. How to strip your old models. One of my favourite orc models of all time, Nazgob. He's an orc shaman from the old world, and when I was younger, for the longest time, up until actually just maybe 2 years ago, I thought that he was holding this giant apple core, and I was like, that's wild. Why has he got an apple core? Is he afraid of doctors? Come on now, Grandad Nazgob, time for the doctor.
What are you talking about? I'm not going to the doctor. Are you stone mad? Shall I have me big apple? An only day keeps the doctor away, huh?
But actually it's a big massive bone.
A big bone? Oh jeez, that'll do some damage. Huh?
So I picked him up on eBay the other day. The paint job wasn't bad, just I like to paint my minis myself. So I went about stripping them, and today I'm going to show you how I did that. And in the future, since it is October, I'll be giving him a lick of paint.
That's right, a lick of paint. Ho 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 ho, boys.
First things first though, let's get him stripped.
I've had Nazgob soaking in this sealed tub from a box of sweeties. He's submerged in some Dettol antiseptic. You know, that orange stuff has a strong old odor. So he's been soaking in there for about 3 days. I have some tissue ready and I have a small pot of clean Dettol, because you're going to need to clean your toothbrush. I'm using an old toothbrush, but it's not like a battered out one. It's got some good bristles on it. I'm going to use it to scrub them. You don't want to clean the brush using water, and I'll show you why in a little bit, what happens when you introduce water to the Dettol. I don't know the science behind it, I just know from experience that it makes a bit of a mess. Cleaning the brush off, and as I'm scrubbing him, I dip the model in there too to rinse him a bit. You can see how gross that Dettol is becoming now as it's filling up with the paint we're scrubbing off, and you can see the brush getting quite brown. Once we've given them a good scrub and a bit of a dip to rinse them, just gonna squeeze them in this. You don't have to be gentle with these old metal models, they're not gonna break on you. If it's a plastic one, I'd be a bit more gentle, but wouldn't worry too much. There are some chunks of super glue that haven't come off with this method, but I don't seem to be able to get them off with my finger or my nail. I'm just going to take them off with my scalpel later. Ask yourself before you strip a model, why is it you want to strip it? Sometimes you might not need to strip your models. If you've only applied like a thin base coat, you could just paint over it. This is what I'm talking about here with water. I have rinsed out the tub that the model was soaking in. There was some Dettol remaining, and in the past when this has happened to me while I put a model in, the bristles get clogged up. It's a little bit harder to get the paint out of all the little detail areas. Lastly, get some dish soap on your brush, scrub the model, make sure you get all of the Dettol off, and give it a rinse under a running tap, and he's all clean. Just gotta let him dry. So here he is, all cleaned up and on a scenic base. That's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something from it. Look after yourself. Look after everybody else. Be good to each other. Have a nice day. Happy hobbying.